and get officially started, the beginning of this session will be the very beginning of it will be a little meta as we discuss the mechanics of how this is going to go down. And then we'll go ahead and go into the RP of like planning, like what you guys are going to do, how you're going to do it, you know, who's going to go where and who's going to do what. And then I will adjust my notes accordingly, since there's, you know, no way I could plan ahead exactly for what you guys are going to do.
We all leave town. We all leave town.
I mean, I actually did make a caveat in my notes for exactly that. What happens should you guys decide to just skip town? That is in there.
I decided to burn the town myself so that they can't burn the town.
I did not plan for that eventuality.
Yeah, what if we all decide to burn the town and they get back, the town's already burnt down? And we're just standing outside like, ha! We beat you to it, nerds!
On the bright side, I have the stats for the guards lined up. So if you guys
The stats for the what?
If you want to take on the... I imagine now, like, all the bandits show up like, nerds! And they're like, what?
Nerds. Really good candy. It's like rock candy. It's like a crunch in my mouth every time I eat it.
Right, so anyways, thank you all for showing up. Official start session. So
Nerds.
and last we played, the group had finished going through the mausoleum. And at the end thereof, they discovered a giant scorpion that took down Colorado in one hit. That was a little unplanned. But anyways, it was a really intense fight. And shortly afterwards, the group came upon a long one by the name of Danze grilling some mook about some list. When the group walked in, Danze said, "Screw this, peace out," and pulled out a magic black crystal and teleported because villain. Why not? Yeah, I mean, because of really cool plot reasons. Yeah, that's totally what it is. Anyways, the group found a list. Found two lists. One was a list that was, well, the exact nature of the list was a bit unknown, but on it was the name of several merchants in the town. Some of the names crossed off, some of them not. And Masha's name being circled with the word "tonight" next to it. And another list indicating the various contacts that this thieves organization had throughout the town. So the party hauled butt after some serious rolling shenanigans and rather humorous results. I imagine it was something like a cartoon chase scene.
It's like, after a big ride and a broken wall later.
Yes. So they arrive in the town, share the information, alert the authorities immediately, which the DM for some reason did not expect, but really should have, and then proceeded to save poor Masha, and the town guard basically spent the entire night rounding up every single person on the lists, incarcerating them. The party went to sleep and was awoken to the news that Sandy had been assassinated at some point during the day. With a nice note indicating that they had two options. They could either A, leave town, skip town, and leave behind the unicorn, the sheep, and all the magic items, and pretend none of this ever happened, or B, watch the ground, or B, not do this, and basically the bandits will come and burn the town to the ground.
And we went with option C, fight me IRL.
Oh god.
1v1 me laser tag.
Hey, all I'm saying, I wouldn't be opposed to some laser tag right about now. I'm just throwing that out there.
No items, no magic, final destination.
Fox only.
I mean, technically speaking, neither Fox nor Falco have magic, so...
And then we come with a wombo combo.
Yes. And that is basically where we left off. So, the way this works, Amayan, mechanically, is the guards themselves, so there are 15 guards that are part of the garrison. It's not a very big town, so they don't need a very big standing guard. There are up to 15 other guards that you guys can acquire from other sources, but I'm going to leave that for you to figure out where to get them.
Forgotten well.
That said, the basic mechanic is when you form a troop, it has a rating called a battle rating, technically speaking, and the bigger the group, the higher that rating, and as a result, the higher that rating, the more damage it can do, and the more punishment it can take. So that said, what I need is for you guys to not only figure out in-game who's going where and what, but also mechanically how many groups you guys are going to make and where you're going to station them, so then I can plan accordingly.
Plan our death accordingly?
Yes.
Yep.
I said so I pretty much have everything on my end covered, so now the ball is basically in your guys' court. I'd like to talk meta discussion first, and then RP it.
Okay, so to start things off,
I think the first question we need to get over, we got 15 dudes from the garrison, and at least a total of 15 other guards, correct?
Guards / townspeople who are willing and able to fight.
Okay.
No, do we already have these guys or no?
Let me propose this. What about getting help from Dilnes?
That's what I mentioned earlier.
Yeah, that's what we all mentioned. The only one against it is EO.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I think, we got the towns. We could get 15 dudes for the townsfolk, but Dilnaz practically has his own forts when traveling through the desert. So maybe we could convince him to,
Deploy resources.
Yeah, deploy resources and have his force defend the city. Because I mean, I know he's losing money, but he'll lose a lot more if the town's lost.
Yeah, I agree.
I still think that splitting up into 3 parties is a good idea.
I think that's a good idea too.
One party for each zone. Pair up the weaker characters with the stronger mostly Benson, and me myself too, because I'm pretty crap. Benson, shut up.
Yeah.
We all know it. Dicebot just hates you. Just get over it.
Well, in your guys' defense, casters by nature are squishy. That's sort of how casters.
Hey, Roxy.
I've been doing exercise this week.
I think.
I ate a whole pizza by myself. Do you know how much effort it takes to lift a slice of pizza?
Guys, I think another thing we need to do is we need to figure out how many range guys we got. Archers, casters, everything like that, and we need to put them in.
I can give you that
in good locations, top of buildings.
I can give you that information right now.
Yeah.
All the guards that you guys will find are equally versed in both ranged and melee combat.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
I was actually thinking that we should have at least 2 people in each zone surveying the skies in case of any
make sure they have the high ground.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of last night, or I guess 4 in the morning today.
We need at least a couple archers. We need to set them up in strategic positions.
Yeah, they need to be dedicated to looking at the skies because there's a potential sneak attack that could come from it.
What's the largest building?
Yeah, this is all I was thinking about at 4 in the morning.
So the largest building in town is actually the market hall. The map indicates that it would be the town guard, but the actuality it's the market hall. At least it is not only is it physically the largest building, it also has the most space inside, since it's designed to basically hold market in the case of really bad weather. In fact, that is the guards will propose. That's where they propose to put the citizens.
Okay.
Because there's only one entrance. Because again, that place is built so the business could be conducted while there's a raging sandstorm going on.
Do we got rogues?
We have a rogue.
Maybe.
And we have someone who wants to be a rogue. With all of his stealing.
Because All right, because if we got rogues, I'm gonna put forward the same the same suggestion I put in my other side of the game, because this is literally what we're doing right now is the same thing we're doing in my Saturday campaign.
Amusing.
Anyway, I was do we have enough rogues for their own group?
There are the guards you will get. There will be no rogues amongst them. There are, however, the prisoners being held in the Forgotten Well. Who knows? Maybe you'll be able to convince a couple of them to help you out.
We can try.
We can beat them up and convince them that way.
We can try. Otherwise, we can keep them locked down there. They'll probably die. If we fail.
Don't worry, I'm an expert at convincing people. I can do it. Just give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes.
I have a spell that they will go under my command.
Which might not work, so just give me 5 minutes.
It might not work.
Just make
For five little minutes.
Don't worry. Just let me have my mace too. Just don't worry, but don't worry about it.
For what it's worth, Benson, the spell command, I don't think forces people to fight. I think you need a slightly higher level spell for that. Command, I think the idea is you force a creature to obey a single command. Like stop, drop,
Which,
roll.
I mean, it can be fight.
Well, I know it can be attack someone else, but to willingly fight a whole battle, I don't think command lasts that long.
Can it? Interesting. Because I mean, if command can make you attack, then or make someone else attack, then that's a whole other kettle of fish. But in any case, continue. You guys were talking. Didn't mean to interrupt.
I mean, I could check the player's handbook to see what it says.
I'm looking right now. You guys.
Okay.
Well, in any case, so are we good on it? We're gonna split into 3 teams. Is that decided on?
I like.
All right then. Now the teams themselves. Like I was thinking, Zhanghua, Benson, me by myself, and Colorado, and the other guy whose name I can't remember.
Well, here's the question.
Okay, but
Who am I thinking? Oh, Ophelia.
Do we want any of us to be frontline fighters? And we need to figure that out. Who among us needs to be frontline fighters?
Zhanghua, Colorado. Maybe Ophelia.
I'd suggest switching Zhanghua and Colorado if that was the case, so that Benson, the squishiest of us, has Colorado to back him up.
And we need to have at least, if we can provide it, we need at least one healer in every group.
Yes.
If it's possible.
Well, I can only provide one. Well,
Yeah,
actually, 4 heals. Actually, I've got 4 heals technically, but the 4th is an ability.
Yes, but you might. Do you want to be in the front lines, or do you want to be somewhere in the middle, or even like
Somewhere in the middle, because I have a light crossbow, so maybe
you'll probably be like the second.
middle towards the back.
Yeah,
well, what I want to do is
middle back.
before it is cast a silent image of one of the biggest enemies we've seen and just try to intimidate them. At least before anything. If they don't fall for it, then that's what we have to attack.
Benson, I was thinking about that. How about we make one of the zones, like either 1 or 3, because they're the side ones. We put you on one of those, and you make that image, and hopefully hold off that side while the other 2 start engaging. At least for a bit. You give us some time. Well, I think you can buy us some time.
If that's the case, then you can move it to Zone 1, which could maybe potentially trick them to think that the people are in Zone 1 instead of Zone 3.
Oh.
Zone 3 is where everybody is. We want to keep them away from
the
townspeople.
So, quick, just as a quick note, Ulan, the trader or the cloth merchant that was in the pocket of the bandits, his home is the square that's in the far upper left corner in Zone 1.
Okay.
Just in case you guys were wondering. Anyways, continue.
Go and burn down his house.
What are they gonna say? This town does have alcohol, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Could we potentially make Molotovs?
You could.
Oh,
Spicy.
I hope
wanna
somebody's
keep, like, two of
writing
those.
all. I hope somebody's
I wanna
writing all
keep
these
two of
down.
those.
I'm assuming OC's writing all this down.
Nope, I'm just listening.
I'm
I
taking
want
notes.
Somebody to write all this down.
Because
I'm gonna write some notes.
basically what happens is once you guys have officially created your battle plan, I'm going to ask you to post it in the channel so I can look it over, make plans accordingly, and then move forward.
All right.
I'm also,
I
taking
want to
mental notes as
concentrate
well.
all of the heavy fighting in Zone 1 because that's where the least important buildings are.
Unless the bandit knows already where the important areas are.
Well, whenever I was thinking of my stuff at 4 a.m, I was thinking of a full-fledged attack from all sides, and that's why I split us up into 3 people,
Yeah.
or 3 parties, and with an even amount of guards, like,
That's why
helping.
I didn't say like all fighting. I said the heaviest of the fighting.
Yeah.
Well, then wouldn't the strongest one be in Zone 3?
Yes, we need to keep the strongest person protecting.
Well, no, from the bandit side, I mean.
Yeah.
That would probably be like the main guy there.
Hmm.
There's some of the strongest bad guys
But then-
there at Zone 3.
That could be where the strongest guys go, but then the most guys could go to Zone 1. Even
Yeah.
if they're just like lowly pawns, we'd still need to take care of that swarm of people.
I think yeah, the strongest dude should probably be in like one zone, but I think each group should be properly balanced.
Yes.
Let's run things from the top. What we
So
got
who's
far.
going to what zone? Because we are splitting up, that's fine, but who's going to what zone?
Also,
I mean,
as a quick note, I need to know if you guys want to attach yourself to a unit or if you want to remain separate. The reason this is important is for initiative's sake, because if you're attaching yourself to a unit, then the unit will operate on your initiative. If not, it will operate its own initiative. And also the rules as far as how you will interact with the enemy units will change slightly.
Hey, OC, I have a quick question. Does inspiration work on an initiative?
Sure.
All right,
I don't know if it does by the rules, but sure.
got it. All right, so zones. Or wait, no. First, this question. So basically, our initiative will be their initiative if we attach.
Yes, if you attach yourself to a squad, the initiative you have will be the initiative that you roll will be the initiative that they have. If you ever detach yourself from the squad, I already have a default initiative roll for them, and they will revert to that initiative. For example, the guards, generally speaking, the guard groups have an initiative of 12. So if you attach yourself and your initiative is lower than 12, then they will act on your initiative. If your initiative is higher than 12, they'll act on that initiative. If you ever detach yourself, they just go back to 12.
Well, considering we're gonna be moving around, maybe I would say just detached, just stay detached. What's everybody else think?
Well, we don't all want to just split from our groups. Because if we all just get like moved around, we're all just all over the place. That's
Conversely, I also run under the assumption that attaching yourself to a group will make you the commander thereof. That's part of the mechanic, is that each group technically has a commander, and the commander isn't statistically different than the rest of the group, but their charisma score affects their initiative. So that would also be a factor if you attached yourself to the group. Actually, no, because you're rolling off your initiative anyway, so never mind, disregard that. That said, the reason I bring it up is if you wish to move and you're part of a squad, the squad can move with you. So let's say, for example, EO wished to attach himself to four guards. He and his retinue of guards can move using the rules as normal, i.e., using their movement to go from zone 1 to 2, or using both their movement and action to go from zone 1 to 3.
Then I want to attach to my group since I'm going. Wait, actually, recommended. I want to be in the middle, so if you need to heal, you can just kind of go into the middle for one turn, move back. By the way, that's why I wanted to be in zone 2 to make it easier.
I thought that was a great idea.
So I want to attach to zone 2 dudes, to my zone 2 dudes.
All right.
So everybody else think?
I want to stay separate so that I have the potential to scour around without the groups.
All right. So Ophelia is staying separate then.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm guessing me and Benson are gonna be together in a squad. So
If you guys want,
stay.
If you want, that was more like a suggestion.
Yeah, that was a suggestion. Yeah.
yes. The squad thing is a complete suggestion. If you guys want to be by yourselves or be attached to a squad, that's totally fine for you. I'm just asking for basically my own sake as far as bookkeeping is concerned. And of course, you guys are free to attach and detach yourself from squads anytime you wish.
KK.
So Colorado, Benson, you guys want to be attached to your crew or no?
You could also
I
conversely
was
be attached
thinking
to
Benson could be attached while I could be detached.
That's
That'd be good.
perfectly sound.
I like that.
Because that way Benson will have a wall of people that surround him.
What's the name of the magic
I
dude?
do have a lot of a range of spells that
Well,
I'm
I
pretty
have
wrong
at my
and
disposal.
Masha?
It will.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to figure out if Masha can lend anything.
So where were Benson and Colorado? Zone 1 or Zone 3? Because I'm guessing the other zone will be taken up by Ophelia and Jean-Hua.
Yep.
I'd say zone 1.
1.
For Colorado and Benson?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Now let's go ahead and talk numbers. How many guards are going where? You guys have 30 guards to play with. Who's going where? And how big are the squads?
Well, if we got 30 guards,
We could
Question.
split it 10 each to each zone.
Question: do we have any magic users among these guards?
The guards themselves, no.
So all just physical attackers.
A good idea would be to see if any of the others, if there's any healers among them.
Yeah.
we need to find if we can provide at least one healer to each zone. I think that'll work.
I think isn't there there should be one in the guard barracks.
Yeah.
Denara.
Denara.
I was almost called her douchey unicorn.
I mean, you're not
wrong. You're not wrong. But yeah,
It's just
anyways,
that's
we need
technically
to
her
see if Masha can also lend supplies, either potions
I was
or
hoping for the same thing.
any kind of medical items. Ideally, if she's got Fireball. I doubt it, but if she does, save it for okay, things are getting bad. Let's start dropping some fireballs.
The problem is
I doubt she.
I do have some fire attacks.
Yeah, I doubt she has them, but I'm hoping.
Masha's a dude, by the way.
Yeah. No, he's talking about the
Stupid name. Shut up.
Whatever, Masha. Masha's definitely a girl's name.
Yeah.
It
Nah,
might.
that was a dude's name.
The funny thing is, it may be a female. But
Wait, so are you telling me we don't know?
No, Masha is a dude, straight up.
Okay, well the hesitation in your voice made me question.
No, Masha is a dude. It's just that the name Masha itself. The name Masha.
It's very
itself,
feminine because of the A's in it.
Yes.
Well,
not necessarily.
Also, all these names I've taken from a completely different culture, so the same rules may not apply. But that said, it doesn't change the fact that we've digressed a little bit.
Yep.
Yes, okay, so just assume that there's no healers, we just have 30 dudes that could be archers or fighters. Where are we gonna send them? We'll come to the healers if OC provides them, but just imagine that they're soldiers. Where do we send them?
10 each on thing, or maybe no. We could have
10
like
to each.
12 on zone 3, so it could be the heaviest guarded with all the townspeople.
But then that would leave. Let's see.
18 for 9 and 9, even for 1 and 2. Well, I was thinking.
Personally, I don't like that. I don't like two zones having less. Because we honestly
We're
don't
still
know
trying to
where
be
they're
heavily
gonna be.
guarded with the townspeople. We
I
can't
know.
let them down.
I know.
Here's the thing. There's 2 PCs on the left and right sides, but only one PC in the middle. And the PCs are really the people who will be kind of overpowered in this battle. The NPC fighters will not be as effective, I would think. So perhaps we should put a little more in the second zone, and then spread it evenly on the first and third zones.
Actually, I was thinking the opposite. We put more in the first and third zones, but leave the second a little more sparse. Because if they go in the middle, we can pincer them.
Oh, that's very true.
I'm looking at my my plan from this morning at 3:56 a.m. It changed slightly, but I was thinking with Zone 1 we have 10 guards. We have 5 with Zone 3, and then me with 15. And that seems a little unfair, but then again, I was thinking that since I'm alone, I would need more help.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, you can change it. I mean, obviously, because we
a playable character to a non-playable character, like what it would be like 5 non-playable characters equal 1 playable character in strength.
No idea, but
The ratio isn't quite that strong, but PCs are definitely stronger than NPCs pretty much any day of the week.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. How about 12, 11, 12?
12, 11, 12
That's-
sounds.
that's more than 30.
It would be 12. It would eventually be.
It'd be 12, 9, and 9.
I
Like I
think
said.
I think the 12, 11, 12 is counting in the PCs.
Yeah.
We don't count as soldiers, Ophelia.
That's not a bad way of looking at it, per se. All right, so so basically what I'm hearing is what was proposed: 12, 11, 12, counting the PCs into the equation.
Yeah, so 10 each.
All right, sounds good.
So
Are you
how's everybody
allocating?
feel about 10 each then?
Are you allocating any guards specifically for the Forgotten?
I was going to suggest that perhaps we should secure the Forgotten Well somehow, because there's a potential that some of those people that we suspect are part of the bandits might be able to escape, or the bandits might be able to free them, and thus their numbers would increase.
We could like probably send one or two of our most charismatic people to see if we can turn them
if we can convince them, to fight against the bandits, we get more resources basically.
Yeah.
And if we fail at that, barricade the doors.
Yeah. It is worth noting there's only one entrance in and out of where they are, and that is, well, the actual well itself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And of course, also trying to convince Dilnaz for more resources, because again, he has.
I think he would be easier to.
Yeah.
I think he would be easier to convince because, well,
we should definitely when we get to the RP part, we definitely go to Dilnaz first.
Yeah.
So that
I want to get to a local bar so I could get myself some drinks to make the tomahawks.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That too. We need to find all the alcohol we can get, make as many Molotovs as we can get, and we need to divvy them up between the 3 zones.
Oh, that's another thing. Maybe we should set up some like crude traps, like some easy to make traps on the outskirts of town.
Yep.
I was actually just about to ask about traps. Oh, real quick, administrative note. If y'all could shift your comments over to the general and off-topic thread, that'd be dandy.
Yeah, that's what they did.
Stay standy.
Yes.
No.
In any case,
That's what I have so far. That's all I was really taking notes on, though.
I thought we were doing 12, 11, 12.
Yes, 12. You were including the PCs, which I really don't like, but frickin' Snow. You and your frickin' Canadian math.
Okay. Because I'm writing my own in my little paper. So.
Well, remember,
we could have more archers so that way they can like.
remember, all the guards are equally versed in melee and ranged.
Yeah, I was thinking since we put 10, we'd get 5 and 5, or at least that's what I'm going for my middle. You side zones, you can do whatever you want.
So do you guys wish to split the guards further? Like say have like 2 groups of 5 in each section?
What do you guys think? I think we should keep them as versatile as possible.
I'm going straight down the middle, 5 and 5. You guys can do whatever you want.
I would prefer
the outer sides would benefit more with archers.
Yeah. I think the first and third should have more archers, especially atop buildings where they can have higher ground so they can see.
Since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and say that range attacks can go into the adjacent zone, but not the zone beyond that. For example, you could shoot from zone 1 to zone 2, but not from zone 1 to zone 3.
So we should place more archers in the middle. That way they can they can shoot between all 3 zones.
Actually, that would make sense. That would make sense. We have the archers. Yeah, the archers.
Okay, now that changes my plans up a lot, OC.
So that way they can aim. Yeah, they can aim into both zones
without having to move into another zone.
Question, OC.
Yes.
How much outside of the town can we start attacking these bandits?
If you see them coming, you could just run up and engage them yourselves if you wanted to.
Well,
but
you could also attack them while they're approaching.
This is also true.
Tape Molotovs to the arrows.
For the purposes of mechanics,
I'm not sure that's
it's not possible. It's not possible.
Well, it's not possible physically.
If we, if there are people who can craft arrows in the town, they could make flaming arrows.
Yeah,
to answer your question more thoroughly, Snow, I would probably give the town guard like 1 free attack on the bandits.
Okay.
So for the sake of expediency, are you guys planning any traps? And if so, where are you putting them?
I want to put them on the outskirts of the city.
Outskirts sounds the best.
Yeah.
No, 1 or 2 could be in the middle.
And what would they be?
1 or 2 can be in the middle. That's what I would like to.
All right, I will give you guys 5 traps.
5 traps.
Okay.
Let's see.
3 on the outskirts, 1 in each zone, 2 in the middle.
That's a lot more than 5.
That's a lot more than 5.
No, that's 3, 1 in each zone, 2 in the middle, which actually technically makes zone 2 have 3 and zone 1 and 3 have 1.
Well, you also mentioned putting a few on the outskirts.
Yeah, I'm at the outskirts of the zone.
Should
Sorry.
we put any traps if like in a safe fail for the market hall so they would fall before they get to the civilians?
Yeah, maybe we could make a trap on the very entrance of the market hall.
Well, before.
So am I right in assuming that we're gonna hole up everybody in the market hall?
We should. It sounds the most secure.
Yeah, it sounds the most secure.
I was thinking the barracks actually.
No.
Yeah, but the
All right then, market hall. Market hall.
Far off to the side.
All right then, market hall it is.
Put everyone underneath the Forgotten Wells.
All right, so you're putting 1 trap for the market hall, correct?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
and where are the other 4 traps going?
I say we put 1 on each of the.
One should be by the quote unquote entrance.
Of the market hall or the Forgotten Well?
No, I think he means like generally the road
of the town.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
The road that goes in towards the town. There should be a trap there.
Gotcha. Do you want to put a trap on each of the roads or each end of the roads, like the one on the south and north end of the town?
I guess.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that, guys?
I think that'll be
Yeah.
All right. That place has a trap, and that place has a trap. Oop. There we go.
We should put a trap somewhere in the top left area around the market square.
Reposting the map again.
So traps. So we have 1 in the market hall. How many in the entrance of that squiggle? Right? How many for that?
You currently have 1 trap at each end of it.
So we have 2 left.
Yes, so you have one trap at the southern end of the road in Zone 1, and one at the northern end in Zone 3. And you have two more
Alright,
traps to place.
I'd say one in the middle and one in the top left.
Yeah.
Where would you like it in the middle?
Since I'm gonna be there, somewhere near the shifting sands.
All right. Would you like it Would you like it in front of it, to the side of it, behind it?
Let's see. How about the where it says shifting sands in towards the bottom, like
Towards the
where it
bottom?
almost looks like you made a smiley. So bottom. So underneath in that bottom, just down.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
All right then.
And
So that
then
leaves
the
us one, right?
last trap you said upper left corner, correct?
I was thinking because battles could be concentrated somewhere around the market square, so that's why I was thinking a trap there might be pertinent.
Would you like the trap to be? Would you like the trap to be near where the word market square is?
I don't know. That was just
I would if you are
In
going to put
between
it there, I
those
would
two
suggest in
buildings,
between the top and leftmost boxes. You know, like the box to the left and right above Market Square, somewhere in that little gap. If you were going to put it there, I mean.
well.
Yeah or nay on that idea?
Is that all right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
All right, then I'll see. That's where we're putting it.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and put that there's a trap there. All right. And then finally, before we move into the RP part, so
Distribution.
yes, distribution.
Yeah.
With the information that admittedly I had thought of just now, where do you wish to put the guards, and then how do you wish to split them after you've placed them? AKA, like, you said 10 in each zone. Do you want to split into two groups of 5? Do you want to have like a group of 3 running around, so on and so forth?
I would prefer we have our melee fighters on the ground and our archers up high.
The tallest building in town is the Shifting Sands Inn. Conveniently.
Nothing. How tall is it?
It is 2 stories. Actually,
What about the surrounding buildings?
No, sorry. It is 3 stories.
What
Most
about the
other
surrounding buildings?
The market hall is 2 stories tall. The town guard is 2 stories tall. All other buildings are 1 story.
It's more than enough, honestly.
Yeah, I think that's more than enough.
All right. So how are you guys going to split your zones? Because I already told you I'm doing even split in zone 2.
So, EO, you wish to have 2 groups of 5 in yours?
Yeah, 5 melee, 5 archers.
Excellent. And where are the archers?
On top of the 4 on top of the shifting sands. 3 on the shifting sands, 2 on the thirsty oasis.
As you wish.
All right.
I'm just making a quick note here.
I'm
All right.
assuming I'm going to be in. Let's see where. Yeah, zone 3. I guess we can do the 5-5 for zone 3. 5 melee dudes on the ground plus 5 melee dudes on the ground plus me and plus us.
Okay.
And then I want the archers, 2 on the market hall. What is that? Town what? Town, is that like Town Square?
No,
OC?
it's town guard.
Oh, right,
guard?
yes. Yeah, town guard. That's the barracks, basically.
How tall is the story?
2 stories.
2 story. All right. 2 on the market hall, 1 on the barracks, and then 1 on and then 1 on each of the separate buildings. Last 2 separate buildings.
Right.
Okay.
And I want to make sure
We have a
each
good
one
spread
of
of
them
archers.
each one of them has at least 1 Molotov cocktail.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So 2 archers on market, 1 town guard, and then 1 on each of the other small buildings.
Yes.
Would you like fries with that?
Yes.
No, but I do have
I'd
chicken.
like a 9.
No, but I'll take a Shamrock Shake though.
All right. So zone 1. What are you guys doing?
Well, if my teammate was here, we could talk about it. Colorado?
Oh, hey.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Oh wait. Well, he's here, but he's not in the chat voice.
Colorado, I guess.
Well, I mean, you could still do the 5 and 5 split, but I would you
me a second,
have to designate where you're going to put the archers
Yeah.
Well,
to keep things evenly balanced.
Anyway.
Well, since you're the last surviving member of your side, hey!
Oh no.
You're the leader now, so
Okay.
lead.
We put the squishiest guy alone.
Are you back, Colorado?
Doesn't seem that he can respond.
Tis a poor time for mechanic.
Holy, my internet died for a split second.
Oh,
Cool.
well, that explains.
All right then.
Yeah, that explains that.
All right,
Cool.
so
Colorado, you want to know how we're gonna split the things?
Your soldiers. How are you going to split
Our
them?
soldiers.
yes, you have 10 soldiers to play
Well, I
with.
feel like Colorado would want to be. Be with the ground soldier, right? I could be up high with the archers, and that would be.
We still have 20 minutes. We've only been talking for 40.
We still technically do have 20 minutes, so I think we can.
Well, we're wrapping things up anyway. We're almost through, so
Yeah, we're almost there.
we'll be starting soon. Yeah.
There's a few things that I asked haven't been answered. One, does Masha have any magical items she could spare? He, she, whatever. It.
That thing.
You'll have to ask.
Magic man, give me the magic.
You'll have to ask.
All right.
But before
Well,
that, I still hold on. I still need to know, Benson, Colorado, what's going on in your zone?
Colorado still seems not to be responding. So we'll have.
You could just go the 5 and 5 split again.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
the
I'm gonna do
easiest.
that. The 5 and 5 split. 5 on the ground. And 2, including me, on top of one of the buildings, and the other 3 on top of the other archers. I mean.
Which building would you like to be on top of?
The one closest to the road on zone 1.
The bottom left corner?
The bottom left corner.
All right. So the biggest of the lot.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the other 3 would be on the skinnier one to the right. The other 3 archers would be in skinnier.
You wanted 2 archers, correct?
2 archers, including me. Yeah.
All right. 3. Oopsies. There we go. 1 cannot capitalize numbers.
Do you want to concentrate on the bottom of zone 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I do believe that is correct. Let me.
I don't know why I tagged you, Snow. I guess I hit your name or whatever, but that's what I was doing. That was what we were doing.
You could just edit it out.
Nah, that would take work and effort.
So how are we splitting it?
I already split it. All 5 of the melee ones are going to be in the ground. Oh yeah, that works too.
Because I was thinking we do like a more melee, have more melee on our zone than archers.
I split it 5 and 5.
Oh, see. Wait, hold up. Benson, look at the map. Is that the building you wanted your archers on, or is it the one that is like right of that big fat building?
Yeah, I want it in the right of the big fat building.
Ah, good, because that's where I put them, in the worded way.
So do you guys want more archers or more melee on your side? Like, do you guys want to do like 2 archers and eight melee guys? You want to just have Benson be like soloing it as far as range weapons is concerned, have like a full ground force? Do you want to go all the archers? How do you guys want to split it?
Honestly, Zone 2 should have way more archers than melee. So that they can cover all 3 zones.
Yeah,
I agree with this.
All right then. I'm gonna shift my what's it called? Shift my troops. I'm gonna have 7 archers and what's it called? 3 melee. Yeah.
That sounds good.
So then in ours, zone 1.
So OC, since I have 2 more archers, put them in that top building on my zone, like directly underneath the word zone 2. That block. Put them in there.
cool. Also, for what it's worth, position, like as far as like what building, like the archers on the bottom buildings can reach the top of their zones just fine. So, for example, Benson and his archers could reach the top of zone 1 just fine.
Yeah, but can they shoot outside of the zone at the top?
It's weird, but yes, they could. For example, Benson could shoot up at the top of zone 2, but he cannot shoot into zone 3.
All right.
However, the archers on the ship stands or in the Thirsty Oasis, and also this building can shoot pretty much wherever they please.
Okay.
Since they're in the middle zone.
Okay, it's just a little weird, but okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I split around or split my archers to every part of my zone. I didn't think I would have that would be a thing, so I was just covering everything.
Yeah.
Also, it never hurts to have your archers in separate areas, just in case. Or it never hurts to put have more baskets for your eggs, because if you put all your archers on one building and then suddenly the bandits collapse that building, guess what? You don't have anymore.
A building.
Oh yes, that too.
Oh, you were talking about the dead people. Oh, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, but the building, man.
Yeah. Any case, all right. I do believe that concludes the mechanics discussion. I have
one more thing to ask.
as you wish.
You already asked about Masha and her healing
Yes,
stuff,
I asked about
which we'll
Masha.
need to ask about, but what's the other thing?
Do we also have potentially have extra healers?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask.
You'll also have to discover that through RP. All right.
All right, then. With the updated stuff on the map, OC, do you think we're good?
Yep, I have all the information I need. And so to clarify, and each zone has one group of 5 soldiers on the ground ready to melee, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Except for mine, which is now 7 archers and 3 melee.
And Ophelia, you are staying separate, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Colorado, are you attached to your squad or are you separate?
I'll start separate.
Okay. And then EO, are you attached to one of your squads?
Yes.
I assume the Shifting Sands one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Would that mean I'm on the building with them?
If you so wish to be.
Yeah, sure, why not? I have a light crossbow anyway.
Very good. Then, let's see here down the order. Ophelia, Benson, Colorado.
We need John
John Paw, are you attached or are you separate?
I'm gonna be with the melee.
Alright, you're gonna be attached?
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to be attached as well.
Alright, sounds good. And then I'm forgetting someone. Who am I forgetting?
No one. You already asked Benson, me, Ophelia, Colorado, and Zhanghua.
Yeah, that's 5. Okay, cool.
Yep, we're good.
Alright, let's go ahead and those of you who are attached to squads.
Start the shenanigans.
Those of you who are attached to squads, roll me some initiative real quick.
Alright then. Hey, OC, you know how I asked about inspiration and oh god, we're gonna die.
Oh.
So see,
don't worry, you're
about
back
that
in
inspiration.
Are you gonna? So I'm waiting for the reroll.
Oh, okay. I was asking.
Well then.
Frickin' Zhonghua. Oh God!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, see, can I use more inspiration?
Nope. I'm
I mean,
sorry.
can I look at the horizon and get inspired, please?
Nope. Sorry.
Looks like Icebot really likes the number 4 today.
I said it. Them's the breaks, man. That's just the dice.
Fine.
Alright.
Yes.
Can't
Yes,
remember
we do.
if I still have my inspiration or not.
Well, if you haven't spent it,
I have no inspiration.
let's see. Zhonghua squad is ready to go. That's for sure.
Ew, squatters. I imagine like I was trying to give the the Braveheart speech, but instead all I did was make them more assured of their death.
More confused.
What do you think of my zone? I have a 3.
Yo, you got. Oh right, you got a 3.
Exactly. That's the way I told all the archers and the fighters.
You were just like, you're gonna die. Everybody's gonna die.
And you said it with such a big smile on your face. Alright, so that number goes there. Okay, let's go ahead and get to...
Hey, OC,
Yes?
my character sheet still says I have an inspiration left.
Very good then. Then I would suggest you spend it at some point and then remove it.
Let's
So
spend
you
it
don't...
now.
Excellent.
Yay. It's a 7.
So what? I just reroll.
Yes, just reroll.
Come
Well,
on.
technically you have advantage, so you
Four,
just take the better of the two results.
4.
No 4.
11. Slightly better. Good.
That's decent.
Well, from 7 to 11, that works. Okay. Let's go
7-11.
ahead and hop into the RP bits. And we're going to pick up right where we left off.